Sorry about that. I don't know what the hell happened there. My OCD is coming in again, and now I have to say.
We first fought together.
Wow! This is where you used to live, Vice?
Well, yes, I suppose. In a technical sense.
Pretty nice digs for a floating magazine.
At least it was free from annoying hussies like yourself.
Is everything okay now? I hope it's not doing the same thing it did the last time. It did this once before when I was playing Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Thanks for coming. I hope you have a great night. It was very nice talking to you and meeting you for the first time. I hope you get this game and you enjoy it. Well, what happened last time, Skies, was my internet did a really dumb thing. And I had to restart stream like 3 different times while fighting Xehanort. And it was a terrible thing.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Oh, now it gave me the notification for it. I request a team up on the hack and slash title one day. Get the goodies. I'll do it just for you. I will literally name my next Nier stream Get the Goodies.
I like it.
Let's get some goodies.
And now the path is open.
Goodbye, gamer. Have a great night. Oh god, this literally is the end of the game. It's probably a good thing that gamer is leaving. Because this is literally the end of the game. Yeah, this is the end. This is the end of the first one. For sure. Good, I'm glad my internet came back.
Wait, what happened?
For whatever reason, like, the internet over here has been, like, fucking terrible. Like, all day, I couldn't, like, get a YouTube video to load. And it took me like 10 minutes just to load the 2-minute video that I had on here. It was like I was running off of LTE for no fucking reason.
Okay.
And it stopped the stream. Yeah, it's first world problems. My bad.
To whom does the true voice speak? To whom does the true form show itself? You must answer.
It can talk!
I ask, why did humans disappear from the world?
The hell is this?
Damn millennials.
I believe this is some manner of password.
Password?
Yes. The correct answer should grant us access to the castle. I feel confident I've heard this somewhere before. To whom does I ask? Why did humans disappear? You must...
I answer, because of a black disease.
I ask, how can humans extend their lives?
I answer, by separating body from soul.
I ask, what is the destination of souls?
Nice corresponding shells.
I answer, they are placed in their corresponding shells.
I'm answering all of these questions because I know the game. I should not know these answers yet.
Very well. You are acknowledged as master.
You should not know these answers by now in this game, because you're supposed to go inside the building to know these answers.
You may enter.
Well then, it seems the way is open.
I'm super sad. I don't know why I knew all those. I hate it here. You're supposed to, like, investigate out here or some bullshit. I'm not saying anything else, Skies. Oh, Devila Popola, what are you doing? What are you doing?
It's the twins from your village.
Popola? Devila? What are you doing here?
Hey, any chance you'll just go back to the village? This is a very dangerous place. Even if you can find Yona here, you probably can't get her out.
Jake, away!
How did you get here?
Shh. We're asking the questions right now.
I made 4 levels tonight.
You did what?
I made 4 levels tonight. And I made it to the next zone.
We're here to
I'm
rescue
still like a
Yona.
career crafter, but like, whatever.
Oh.
No dice, huh?
I made
Well, I guess we don't have a
300
choice
health
then.
potions tonight.
No, I suppose not. How
Well,
sad.
the dude's got me.
Nyla's sus like I always knew she was. I hate it here.
What?
Because I knew the answers before I was supposed to. I was like, she's sus. Just like I always knew she was.
We didn't want to fight you. We really didn't want to.
Now I gotta fuck your ass up.
What's happening?
Sorry, this fate was predetermined. Still, we spoke to truth. We really wanted to avoid this if possible. We were hoping to put it off for 100 years or so. Until the next generation came along.
What are you talking about?
Are they shades?
I don't think so.
It's a lie. I don't believe it.
We never thought you'd grow to be this powerful.
This is madness.
Do what
Why
we
do you
want.
block our path?
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Vice. You are a traitor.
Hello? Huh?
Yeah, so that happens. They're like, no, I don't want this.
I don't want it. You'll see why they say that he's a traitor in a second.
They
It's fine. I didn't need my magic anyways.
copied my powers.
Ah, shit on a shingle. They can use the
Did
sealed
you
version.
just say shit on a
Of
shovel?
course we can. The power came from us in the first place. You were simply loaned a small portion of it.
No, he did.
Popola! Why are you guys doing this? Why are you siding with the Saints?
God, the things I know. Why this is actually sad. Ooh, they're taking more damage now. My spine! I need this bitch. Cannot dog fisty fists. Too much fisty fists. Oh, I forgot I could do this. Fuck 'em. Punch me right in the throat. You need to fucking stop it, Fred Flintstone. There's no Bam Bam Time Central here. Fucking hate it. I didn't do it. I didn't make it. I'm sad. I hate it here.
Why?
The answer to every riddle lies within the heart of the Shadow Lord.
There's a time
Shadow
achievement
Lord.
for beating them under
So
2
you've been at his
minutes.
side
2.5
this whole
minutes,
time?
actually.
You must search for that answer yourself. You've got to face your own truth now. Please, enter the Shadow Lord's castle.
Devila and Popola are fighting us.
Yes,
Fuck 'em.
they
That's all I gotta say right now. Fuck 'em.
do seem to be putting us through a great deal of...
You okay, Vice?
How odd. For long years, my mind and tongue have been my greatest assets. But now the latter seems to be... Well,
Vice?
do not look at me like that. I am Grimoire Weiss. I am perfectly...
I don't think you're fine, sir. I think you're dying on the inside. But it's fine.
I think I hear a waltz.
Oh, God. Twitch, behave. Is it shutting down on you? Everything says it's fine here.
It certainly is a grand affair.
Bunch of dancing bastards.
They're all shades.
Good.
I think we're locked in.
It's not like I was planning
Damn,
to
that
leave.
was kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it's a bit late for that.
Whoop. Try again, fucker. Whoop. Try again. Yeah, it was a part of the game. If you're talking about Vice freaking the fuck out, yeah, it was a part of the game. I should not be in the middle of this. Woo! I don't know what any of that means, but I'm sorry. You motherfucker. I'm going to proceed to fist you. Hold up, I will actually fist you. Give me a second. I have no healies. It's fine. I will give you the hands. Literally. Hands. Hello, Jesus. Help, Jesus. Yeah. Well. You know what? I need this. You fucking calm the fuck down. Damn. Get out of the fucking corner. Fisties. Stop it. Get some help. With your no leg having ass. This is about to be bad. This is really bad. Oh my god, they gave me full health. You need to fucking quit it. %30 experience. Ooh. Fisties. Don't need strength drops. Give me my fucking health points. Because I know the last one that pops up is going to be the one that's bullshit.
Damn it! They won't stop coming!
I'll open the next door. Cover me.
They won't stop coming.
Oh, how I do love a good
Vice!
Oh, right. Protect the hussy, yes? Good plan. Let's go.
Damn.
Protect Kaine for us!
Kaine! Hurry!
It's not open yet?
Do I look like a goddamn locksmith to you?
That's all I needed was to get the little bitches out of there.
Idiots, what are you doing?
Lock doesn't want to open? Fine. I'll just break it down.
Stop, you impatient fool!
Goddamn no good bullshit bastard! Open the fuck up already!
Yeet.
Got it.
Kaine, look out!
Balls to you.
Are they off? These things are freaking me out.
Fuck this, bro. I'm glad they die in one hit.
Kaine, what's wrong?
We need to help Kaine.
Like 2 seconds.
You okay?
Yeah, but we got problems.
Damn it, I should have just killed them all before helping her. I'm sad. Now it's the bore of dumb shit. What? Well, this is not gonna end very well.
We don't need forgiveness, asshole.
Kaine?
Stupid ass.
How should I know?
Kaine, are you all right?
I'm fine. Let's just kill some shit and move on, alright? Damn it! How can something so big be so fast?
Oh, I sorted that one. That's fine. Protecting Kaine is top priority. I mean, I guess it was easy.
Oh dear.
A lot easier than its fucking henchmen. I guess not. Oh! Come this way. Walk this way. Walk this way. Woo! Stupid. You're just a dumb, aren't you? Just a dumb.
Can we even hurt this thing?
Oh, now he does poison damage.
That fog. Oh no!
I can't stop now. Damn it.
Stay focused, Kaine. Don't fall victim to such distractions.
Come on! We have to keep going!
Let's go.
I'm glad it just sits there and gyrates for me.
This way. Move.
Dragonlance. Good night. I love you. We're just gonna see what it is. Oh, it's that spirit. This is my last Healy. Pray to God we kill some things and we get more. Oh, thank God. This bitch. This is not the time! This is not the time! I fucking hate it here. We have fisties now?
Up here!
Let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go! This is pissing me off! Go, 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 go! Bitch! Bitch!
Please, hurry!
Ugh.
Damn it, I can't get it open.
This motherfucker. It knows better.
The entrance is locked too.
It seems we are in a bit of a predicament.
I don't know how I dodged that, but I am not complaining.
Strike the beast while it's down.
Aw, we're just gonna fucking finger it for fun.
Hit the thing while it's down.
Again, why are we saying the obvious? Facade?
出づちバセよりギッタオクトだアナペルアトシデンチウセキヨンイラコク
かついて
What are you doing here?
サルリとしたとカイザムとキロだろ
You are correct.
や洗って賛成体
I don't even want to imagine the damage that I would do if I had my strength potion on.
ペルアト
飛んだ来てキリゴイタニ
アンフィ
That he
ア
has.
スイッチ去ったとメルタカイザムチ
That's it! Get it out!
えタッカー奇跡をあ
Hey! Stop! Let me go! Stop it! Damn it! King, no!
ギ後でアリクラーサアコ
No! Open the door! You can't fight that thing on your own!
ユククオタオキアルタビュートクルトコチイル
You know what? I just noticed what their language is.
ケタルイトエチケロアルテリアだせ
Their language is literally a variation of Japanese, but with half the syllables missing.
なんだアラタテウラーヌペルアトチ
Open the damn door!
Knock it off already. Let's go.
Kaine.
He's fighting for you. And for Fira. Don't let him die for nothing.
I mean, I was trying to figure out what dialect it was. I knew it was Japanese. I didn't know what they were doing with it, though. That's the problem. It havens the damage that I get. I fucking hate y'all. I have a bigger, pointier stick now.
Devil.
Oh, look. You made it. We've been waiting for so long.
Why are you doing this?
It began 1,300 years ago. Humanity, finding itself on the brink of extinction, undertook a last-ditch rescue plan called Project Gestalt.
Gestalt?
Do you still not remember, Grimoire Weiss? Then let's give you a refresher.
Weiss! My mind.
That was Nier and Yona.
I remember. Devila. Opala. You are not human. In fact. Oh no.
Yeah, sometimes the truth can be a real bitch. You want to finish that thought for him, sister? All of us. Every person standing in this room are mere shells created by the true humans.
What are you saying?
You still don't get it? You...
So then humans, I mean, the true humans, are extinct?
No, they still live on. You know them as shades. Each shade is a twisted remnant of what was once a human being.
Crazy, huh? Now let's skip the part where you stand there with your mouths agape and just get down to business.
Wait.
Sorry, but we're gonna be needing that shell of yours. The rightful owner has been waiting for a very long time. Please don't be angry with us. We are only doing our duty. Our endless existences have a single purpose: to control the lives of others in accordance with the will of the true humans.
And that's why I said I feel bad for Shades.
Desires. And we have ours. I fear it really is just that simple.
Don't speak such foolishness.
Sorry.
Give me the song. Give me the fucking song. I need it. Yes!
You and us, we're the same. Tools in the hands of a master.
No. I'm nothing like you.
They fucking changed it? Yes. Oh yeah, that is right. They are currently singing the song, so when you pause the song, it ends. That's sad. Give me your fucking life! I still didn't do it. You make me fucking sad.
Devila?
I'm pretty sure I was close. I was very close to the time that I was supposed to get,
crying?
but it just fucking didn't.
Don't die! You know, Popola, I understand now why we're twins. It's because we were born without souls.
Devila, I can't stop the bleeding. Oh god, I can't stop it.
This world is too lonely for one without a soul. There's too much emptiness. Our souls are missing. And yet somehow our tears still work. It's kind of weird. Sorry, sis. I love you.
Devila! Devila! Don't you go! No, I can't be alone!
you want to stop? You think you have the luxury to stop? You cut down my sister like a goddamn animal, and now you want to stop? Popola, wait! It doesn't have to. No one stops.
Please don't.
It's way too late to stop. No one stops.
Please, don't do this, Popola! You and Devila were like parents to me!
Those two have watched the world wither for time immemorial. The cruelness of such a fate is difficult to imagine.
I don't want to do this!
I don't want to do this either. Are we still alive? I need an answer. Am I still here? Hello? I guess I am.
I don't want to fight her!
Stop bitching and start fighting. It's the only way.
I'm so fucking tired of you, bro. Can't even fucking hit your bitch ass. Fuck off, girl. I am not dying to this. No, you can't get on the stage. Fuck off. Fucking hate you. It's really stupid that they put it there and you can't even like get on it. I mean, it's not like it matters if you get on it though. It's not gonna help you in combat. She could still hit you.
The bridge!
Blast! We're trapped!
I've got an idea.
Hello?
I fear we're done for.
Tell me why those two specifically were that strong.
You know, when I was young, I hated my eyes. And now that I'm older, I hate what my body has become. But there's something else there now. Something like pride, you know? I mean, without all this, I couldn't have become your friend. Goodbye, my friends. Thank you for everything.
Emil.
For so long, all I could do was destroy. But now, I have a chance to save something.
No!
Wow, one right after the other, huh?
Now get going.
This game really doesn't quit.
Emil.
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine.
Emil! Emil!
Emil! You jackass, get back here! Emil!
Sis?
Oh dear.
Oh, are you playing
You
Devil?
guys can't stop arguing with people.
Fuck this game.
I hope they can hold it
Sis.
together once I'm gone. Well, I guess they'll just have to learn.
Oh, God.
I want to see you again. I want to see all of you again. Just one more time. I'm scared. I don't want to die.
I'm calling bullshit too. Damn, he literally just said, I'm gonna nuke your ass. How about that? Boy, if you don't stop licking yourself, I'll put your shit on your head. Don't think I can't hear you. Damn booty.
Yeah.
She do walk like she got a dick though. Sorry, it's a weird observation. I mean, I wouldn't be half wrong. Well, like I said before, she is female, but she is also male. Yes, brother. Bitch, I'm so sick of your ass. Sick of your ass. I'm sick of it. Fuck off. You know what? Everybody getting shaft. Everybody's getting the shaft. Fuck off. I hate y'all so fucking much, bro. Why? Go away with your bullshit. Fuck off with your shit. Oh, you wanna have fun too, you little bitch? I'm sick of y'all. I'm so fucking tired of fighting you people. Make my fucking body hurt. Fucking hate y'all. I hate it. I hate y'all. All the more reason why I don't want to fight you. Here we go, boys. What are we doing tomorrow? Scarlet Nexus.
Yona!
Yeah. Become what I must. I will fight myself.
This ends here. Strike hard. Hold nothing back.
How can a mere tool hope to stand against the Shadow Lord?
Don't speak
Good
to such a man,
voice.
fool. I am nothing like you.
No! Impossible!
Try again, bitch.
has stopped. Don't relax yet. It's not over.
Of course not. It'd be too easy if it was.
Be careful!
I know.
Oh, you's a big bitch. Come on, Nier, calm down. I need you to work with me, child. You are aggressive, my god, sir.
Vice, you alright?
Naturally, I am as fit as a fit.
I don't think he is. Good lord.
Wait.
He was aggressive, my god. He has to be the most aggressive enemy we've ever fought.
Brother?
Yoda. Huh?
Please, just stop. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't need someone else's body. I don't want it. There's another girl inside this body. I can hear her. She won't stop crying. She says she wants to see her brother.
Yoda's been possessed?
This girl loves her brother too, just as much as I do. It's not right, you know? It's not right that she can't see him. It's you, isn't it?
It's me. Let's go home.
really sorry. I don't know what to... I'm so very sorry. No matter what. Just know that... I love you.
Hurry. The shade that possessed her is gone.
Triple damn.
Kaine! Watch over Yona for me. You want me to understand your sadness? You think I'm gonna sympathize with you? I swore to protect my sister and my friends. If someone puts them in danger, they must stand aside or be cut down. Now come on! Let's finish this!
Bro, he's not taking damage!
Vice, what's wrong?
You're freaking me out here, Vice.
What are you doing? Come so... Destroy it! Strike the killing blow!
Owie. So, magic is starting to work. Ooh. Oh! Oh! You can keep trying, fucker. I mean, he tried, and he succeeded. Now I feel like a dumb. Stop it, stop, fucking quit it. Sit your ass down. Sit it down, sit it the fuck down. Fuck you. Woo! He's angry, hold on. I play this game way too damn defensively to get those achievements. And I don't use my strength things.
You okay? Fine, just fine. Alright, no, I'm not.
Vice.
It seems some headstrong idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits.
I barely even used you.
As a cookbook when I had the chance.
What do you mean, crazy girl?
Sorry.
Only joking. I hate cookbooks.
But...
Let's go. Out of the way. I have one final task to fulfill.
Where are you going?
Why, to stop him, of course. But after that, it's up to you. Only you can see this battle to its conclusion. I wish you luck, my friend.
You can't. I swore I'd always fight by your side.
You are an exceedingly stubborn lad. You know that, yes? Perhaps that's why I've so enjoyed our time together. But I fear this is where our journey ends.
Vice!
Oh, and remember what I told you about using my full name? Well, forget it. I've grown rather fond of Vice.
Vice. I knew you'd come around.
Don't let it go to your head now.
It's like Sailor Moon all over again. Oh, jeez.
reason to live.
You motherfucker. Yeet. Stop hating yourself. A world in flux.
Is Yona all right? Oh God, no.
Oh, please, the girl is fine.
Weiss? Where are you? Are you okay?
I am as well as can be, considering I have lost my physical form. Doubtless my voice will be the next to go, so listen closely. Your sister is safe. Do not mourn her, and do not give up hope. Instead, you must call her back to you.
How?
Use your memories. Recall the times you spent with her. Present her with proof that the two of you live still, and that your lives have meaning.
Just like the tree.
I don't know.
Typical. But take heart. I know you can do it.
What's my favorite food?
Bitch, I don't know.
Cookies.
Oh, well.
What's my favorite book?
You
my
ask
magic
it the
storybook.
wrong person.
What's my favorite place? Home with you.
Aww.
What's my favorite flower? The lunar tear, of course. Okay, one more question. Who do I love more than anyone?
I tried. What's my favorite food? I don't fucking know, man.
You?
I barely even know my own favorite food, let alone your favorite food. What if I would have put Kaine? I wonder how the game would have ended.
My body?
Yes, Yona. It's yours and yours alone.
You look bigger than before. Like you've grown up.
Yeah. I guess you haven't seen me for a while.
Have I been asleep this whole time?
Awkward third wheel. Yeah.
It's almost like I'm a princess from some fairy tale.
Oh, Yona. I'm so happy to have you back.
Me too.
Kaine.
You and your sister, you have a good life, Kay?
Where are you gonna go?
Guess I'll...
You could stay with us, you know.
Thanks, but I'll pass. You know how it is. I got my own shit to take care of.
What do you mean?
Personal shit, alright? Anyway, take it easy, yeah?
Kaine.
Hey. Look. It's beautiful. For the longest time, I heard someone telling me how they wanted to see the light. And now, I can finally see it.
This fucking game, man.
Thank you. I love it. It's so sunny today.
Yeah, it sure is.
So deep, it feels of deceit, imprisoned in twisting spells. Although the plaything of feats, or merely the dreams that we're telling ourselves. What skies? I got all the questions, but none of the answers. What other questions do you need answered? Till the phantoms are broken. Hello? What type of... That was random as hell. The day, our shadows extinguish the sun. Glories of danger, fearless attack, specters of bleak and pain, all the fierce ghosts of our delusions come back, and we'll be haunted again, haunted again. For all the storms around. spells, all like the playthings of fiends, or merely the dreams that we're telling ourselves, telling our stories of danger, fearless attack, specters of blink and pain, all of these ghosts of the long illusions come back, we're clear behind taken fame, lighting heaven. A wardrobe has been added. New outfits have been obtained. Change music. Girl? Does Kaine get her samurai outfit now? I'm sad. What the fuck has been changed? You hate this game. I'm sorry, Skies. Excuse me? You can make this Nier Automata music? Nah, we'll get to Nier Automata when we get to Nier Automata. Fuck me.
Whenever I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past. Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time. Anyway...
Kaine's dream. Discrimination. the sounds of rain filled the village. The steep cliffs that surrounded the area magnified sound, causing even the slightest drizzle to rattle all of a thunderstorm. Thin wisps of smoke streamed from huts of the village, huddled in their homes and waiting out the rain. A single child, however, had braved the downpour, and was now wandering slowly towards the wooden, hawk-shaped weather vane of the center of the town. The wanderer reached the vane, which had existed for as long as any could remember, and stared. The child's face was simultaneously delicate and fierce, like a teacup that had survived a shipwreck. Those traits combined with pale white skin to give the face an almost sexless quality. If the breaks turns east, I go home. If it stays west, then The child blinks. Rain slowly drips down the young one's short hair and begins its long descent to the ground. Come on. The child felt a slight breeze and watched as the vein slowly creaked to life. It's the moment, but then shit on my face. Has its moments, but then shits on my face. Spin this way and that for a moment. It finally settled with the beak pointing firmly towards the east. East? Really? Before the vein could move again, a jagged rock came spinning and tumbling through the air, striking home against the child's head. The force of the blow dropped the child to the ground as a hail of stones began to fall all around. Oh no, they found me! A heartbreaking smile crept across the child's face as the stones continued their assault. Through the rain, the sounds of multiple footsteps grew louder before a voice rang out. Yo-ho, Kaine! The voice belonged to Demo, worst of all the bullies in the Eyrie. As Kaine struggled to stand, a final stone came skidding through the mud and bouncing against her foot, blood oozing from the cut above her eyes and blurring her vision. But she could make out a shape of Demo and his usual gang of idiots. The boy seemed taken aback for a moment by Kaine seemingly indifferent to blood dripping from her face, but quickly regained his bravado? What's up, freak? You like the rain? You like getting all wet? Or did you finally decide to run away from home? Though she knew it was futile, Kaine turned to leave. Before she could get more than a few steps, the other children scrambled to surround her. Cruelty burned in their eyes. Kaine knew those were not the only eyes on her. The tormentor, parents watched from safety of their home. She was attuned to this sensation. It was one she had experienced many times before. While some villagers simply turned a blind eye to the actions of their children, many encouraged it openly. In a society ruled of superstition and fear, Kaine was something to be hated, and if possible, destroyed. I didn't say you could leave, freak. Demo's words chewed at her like a worm through an apple. He couldn't hurt me, she lied to herself. Be strong. Be brave. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt. Oh look, the little freak's gonna cry. What's wrong? Are you sad that everyone hates you and wants you dead? Kaine prayed for the rain to flow down and carry her away from the world that seems to have no place for her. But if there were gods, they chose to ignore her. As Demo crept ever closer, the clouds began to thin and the rain slowed. Even the weather hates me. I'm useless. A failure. I wish Demo's rocks taken my head off. Kaine couldn't meet Demo's leered gaze. She lowered her eyes and stared at the muddy ground below. The bully moved forward until he was inches away. She could smell the scent of old meat on his breath. The boy grabbed Kaine's face with thick fingers and yanked it upwards. She tried to turn away, but he forced her gaze back and jammed his thumb into her eyelid to pry it open. "Show me." "No." "Did you just say no?" Demo grinned evilly. "You don't say no to me. No one says no to me." Not even taking this attention from Kaine, he called to his cohorts. "Come on, guys. Let's give the freak what she deserves." As soon as Demo finished, kicks and blows began to rain down upon Kaine. Demo paused, staring grimly as Kaine curled into a ball and tried to make the pain stop. "I don't get you, freak. What you acting like a girl for, huh? Everyone knows what you really are." Kaine ignored the question, choosing instead to stare at the weather vane. It continued to point east as it supremely confident about the future it had chosen for her. "Go home." Yeah, that's a funny joke for someone with dead parents and no home to go to. "Freak," chanted the children. "Freak, freak, freak." Kaine closed her eyes and listened to the rain, waiting for the pain to start again. Clutching hands of the village children closed around her, she bent her mind to the sound of the rain and let it begin her world entirely. The rain fell, but the pain never came. Only when the laughter of her tormentors turned to terrifying cries did she dare open a single blood-caked eye. Kaine was shocked to see Demo sprawled on the ground, holding his head and screaming in pain. She could see blood wailing from the space between his fat, twisted fingers. "Oh my God," he cried. He's actually crying?" Deprived of their leader, the other children glanced back and forth between themselves as if waiting for someone to step forward and take charge. When no savior emerged, they began an uneasy shuffle away from Kaine. But the young girl was least of their concerns. Instead, their attention was ramped on the ancient woman standing a few feet away. After struggling for breath for a few moments, she finally spoke in a voice thick with rage. "Hurts like a bitch, don't it? Now I suggest you scatter before I throw another one. And if any of you little bastards ever touch Kaine again, I'll do far worse than throw a rock. You can count on it." The old woman crouched down and gently touched the hand Demo was using to cover the wound. Before he could think to protest, she ground her palm into the wound and twisted back and forth. "Ow!" he screamed, leaping to his feet. "Stop it! What are you doing?" "Quit whining. Ain't no one ever dying from a stretch." "You hit me with a rock, you stupid bitch! A big one! The thing could have killed me!" The old woman shrugged. "Death is the best cure for stupid." Demo's face twisted with rage at her words. Locking his eyes on Kaine, he took a few steps backward and spat on the ground. "Get out! Leave this village! No one wants you here, either of you!" Seeing the old woman grab another stone, Demo and his companions turned tail and ran. As they fled, the old woman grabbed her side and barked out a single laugh. "Ha ha! Look at the fat boy go! Oh my God! Guess he's healthy enough to run from a fight." Damn, girl. The woman's smile faded as she turned her attention to Kaine. Kneeling down, she removed her shawl and placed it over the young girl's shoulders, then produced a cloth from the folds of her dress and began blotting the blood up at the blood on her forehead. "Oh, Kaine," she said, Why didn't you fight back? You're stronger than that, lot. The words of her grandmother stung Kaine, and she turned away. Don't be nice to me, she said. I don't deserve it. Nothing matters anymore. Her tears, held in check for so long, finally began to fall on the muddy ground below. Everyone hates me. They think I cause bad things to happen. They think I'm a freak. I wish I was dead. As Kaine's tears turned to sobs, she felt her grandmother's hands on her shoulders. Despite her advanced age and diminutive size, she was a woman of surprising strength, and Kaine found herself unable to turn away. Don't talk like that, girl. It's a river wide and deep that flows between the realms of this world and the next, and it grants no mercy to any that attempts the crossing. You got a duty to fight until your last breath. Understand? I don't know. No, fuck it. The old woman tightened her grip and tried to still the tremor in her voice. You know the pain of losing someone close to you, Kaine? You know because you've survived it. As the words hit home, Kaine was struck by a force of her love for her old woman. As a young child, she didn't even know of her grandmother, but when her parents died, the old woman quickly accepted her as her own. Grandma, as Kaine called her, was cunning, vulgar, and quick to violence, and their first few years together had not been easy. But with each year that passed, Kaine and her grandmother grew closer. However, it was only now, sitting in the mud with tears and blood caking her face, that Kaine truly understood the depths of her affection. Here was a woman who's seen hard times, who had seen death, who had fought through all those things and somehow emerged on the other side. If anyone could understand Kaine's pain and loneliness, it would be her. Do I make you sick, Grandma? Of course not. Don't be an ass. Kaine drew her grandmother's moth-eating shawl around her body and shuddered. But my body, it's not normal. If I was normal, then Mom and Dad wouldn't... Hush, interrupted Grandma. I'll not hear another word of this nonsense. You're my granddaughter and I love you, and if folks had a problem with that, they can go to hell. With that, the old woman reached out and placed a wreath of dried flower into Kaine's hair. The skill it took to bend the flowers without breaking the stem or losing a single petal was remarkable, and the beauty of it made Kaine want to cry all over again. Oh my gosh, these are lunar tears! Grandma, you made this for me? Lunar tears were legendary flowers most people could live their entire lives without even seeing one, and yet her grandmother had somehow collected a dozen or more. Kaine reached up and touched the wreath as if she couldn't believe it was real. Where did you find these? Just stumbling on them while I was out doing the shopping. The old woman turned away as she spoke, leading Kaine to suspect that the search had been more difficult than she was letting on. The pains she took to construct the ornament, let alone track down the flower used in its construction, made Kaine's heart hurt. She reached up and gently adjusted the wreath, admiring the way it felt between her fingers. Didn't quite turn out right, her grandmother as she squinted at it. These old hands have trouble with delicate work, but it sure looks good on a pretty girl like you. Kaine blushed and turned away. You think I'm pretty? Of course you are. What a fool thing to say. Thank you, Grandma. Her grandmother smiled. You'll be fine. You and me, she said. As long as we got each other, we'll be fine. Kaine took her grandmother's hand in hers, and the two of them struggled to their feet. As they began the long walk home, Kaine gripped the hand with all of her might, as if trying to stop smoke from drifting away in the wind. The rain had stopped. Kaine stood beneath the weather vane, watching it spin in lazy circles, no longer caring about the direction it faced when it stopped. I don't need to escape. I have a home now. Grandma loves me, and that's enough. Even if it's us against the world. Kaine let her gaze drift up past the vane and into a cloudy sky. The last faint hint of rainbow were slowly fading. As she turned and headed for home, the light scattered into a million particles and vanished, seemingly taking away on the breeze. Kaine's dream, her daily life. In the distance, Kaine heard a steady sound on an axe striking wood. The noise had a purposeful quality to it, as if she was hearing a master woodsman go about his work. The firewood being produced, however, was as far from work of art as could be. Pieces of every shape and size were being flung about the barren yard with a wild. Anyone trying to stack such wood would probably die of frustration before the job was through. Stupid piece of shit axe. Kaine's grandmother flailed around away with the axe, filling the air with both splinter and wood, and words that would make the most hardened sailor blush. Grandma, called Kaine. That you, Kaine? Yelled the old woman, taking her eyes off the wood for a moment. Don't get too close, or I might take your foot off by mistake. She brought the axe down on a piece of wood, sending chips flying in every direction. One spun past Kaine close enough for her to hear the whistle, at which point she could decide to step back. When she scuttled to a safe distance, she cupped her hands around her mouth and shouted, "Grandma! Do you need help? I can get you water or lunch or a new axe or something." The axe poised to strike another wobbly blow. Pausing in mid-air, the old woman considered her granddaughter's offer for a moment, then smiled. "Tell you what, since I'm doing such a piss-poor job of chopping, why don't you come here and take over so I can go get some water? The shades have been ruthless lately, and I don't want you running into one of them bastards." Relinquishing the axe, her grandmother picked up a long pole with wood buckets on either ends. Gathering water was by far more difficult of the two jobs, but Kaine knew better than to complain. Once Grandma's mind was set up, there was no changing it. Kaine did her best to help with chores, but Grandma took every task and required travel to the village. Though she had a long list of plausible excuses, Kaine knew the real reason. She didn't want her granddaughter to be taunted and harassed by the villagers. Once Kaine moved in, Grandma decided to take up residence a good distance from the Eyrie. Out of sight, out of mind seemed to be the best policy when it came to the villagers and her granddaughter, and rare were the days when any but the two of them could be found on a rocky of the land they call home. Kaine enjoyed the solitude, but harbored a secret resentment that her grandmother had forced to spend her golden years in such a place. After watching her granddaughter leave, Kaine turned her attention to the task at hand. She had never chopped wood before in her life, and soon discovered why the old woman hated the chore. Swing after swing of the axe produced only a tiny crack in the wood, and when she finally managed to connect with solid stroke, the tool embedded itself in the log and refused to budge. Frustrated, Kaine swung an axe around her head and threw it, log and all, across the yard. Damn it! Oh crap. She suddenly understood the joy her grandmother felt in a good curse. Happier now, she picked up the axe, forced it from the wood, and resumed chopping. She had a natural skill for a blade, but the task was challenging, and blisters soon began to form on her small pink hands. This is tough. My logs are all weird sizes. Spitting on her palms and ignoring the pain, Kaine redoubted her efforts. Just as she was developing a rhythm, Grandma returned from the village. Setting down her bucket with a small sigh, she took one look at the log and coughed out a wheezing laugh. Pretty clumsy, girl. You better practice if Grandma suddenly collapsed to her knees, causing one of the buckets to wobble precariously. Eyes widened, Kaine dropped the axe and ran to her grandma's side. Grandma! The old woman shook her head and pointed to a trembling finger at the bucket. Get the bucket. Can't let it spill. Kaine steadied the bucket with a foot as she knelt by her grandmother. A small bit of water sloshed over the side and made a new home in the hem of her dress. But Kaine didn't notice. Grandma, what's happening? Crazed with panic, she grabbed her grandmother by the shoulders and shook. After a moment, the woman lifted her hands and batted Kaine away. Stop that! Just stop! She cried, breathing heavily. It ain't like I'm dying. Just tired from the trip is all. Kaine desperately wanted to believe her, but one look at the old woman's shaking hands and worn face told her more than words ever could. Her grandmother had lived a long, hard life, and it seemed the bill was finally coming due. The time when her grandmother watched over Kaine was ending. Sooner than either of them had feared, the position would be reversed. The next morning, Kaine came to the side of her grandmother's bed and took her wrinkly hand. Grandma, you're sick. You need medicine. I'm going to the village. The old woman shook her head and tried to rise, but Kaine gently pushed her down. It's all right, she said. I'll be fine. Her grandmother fixed her with a gaze and could melt steel. After what seemed an eternity, she finally lowered her eyes and sighed. Well, I don't like it, damn it. But I guess I should quit being so stubborn and let you grow up. The old woman watched as Kaine strapped her boots and made her way down the road to the village. Hours later, as unseen sun made its way across the dark and rainy sky, she was still watching. Kaine moved at a brisk pace, checking her pockets every few minutes to make sure the money her grandmother gave her was still there. Every noise caused her to spin on her heels, making sure she wasn't being stalked by a shade, or worse, Demo and his gang. But she encountered neither tormental nor shade, and Kaine finally found herself at the entrance of the village. The few adults she could see glanced sideways at her, then muttered at each other before raising hands before slinking away into the shadows. Her heart racing, Kaine took a series of rapid, shallow breaths and tried to calm herself. I have to prove myself. I have to help Grandma. I have to be strong. She chanted those words to herself over and over as she slowly made her way. Finally, her eyes settled on a old woman who was angrily waving her arms in the air and telling everyone who could listen exactly what she thought of Kaine's presence. Hey, lady, said Kaine with a bravado she did not feel. Where's the apothecary? The woman flabby cheeks shook in bewildered anger. How dare this thing speak to me? They seemed to say, but Kaine saw that her eyes held a different emotion. Fear. Yeah, we're both scared, lady. Trust me on this one. Which way? Kaine repeated. The woman pointed at a small building to her right before hitching up her dress and stumbling off in the other direction. Kaine cringed, expecting a stone to come flying from the assembled crowd, but none came. Her mind was filled with a strange sense of pride as she made her way to the apothecary, but the new emotion had little time to take root, for as soon as she opened the door she noticed a familiar customer at the counter. It was Demo. He'd clearly been sent here on some kind of family errand because his gang of followers were nowhere to be found. Oh my god, he sputtered. I mean, what are you doing here, freak? The insult was delivered without force, and Kaine happily ignored it, stretching on tippy toes to see over the counter. She asked the shopkeeper for the medication. Ha, barked Demo. That old bitch finally kneel over? Go to hell, Demo. The boy's eyes grew so wide they seemed ready to fall out his head, but before he could let fly a comeback or worse, a punch, the apothecary told him to knock it off before he kicked him out of the store. Demo slunk out of the shop, cursing Kaine under his breath. Once he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more, taking a brief tour of the shop while the owner prepared her medication. Countless tiny bottles filled the cramped store, each with a label written on some indecipherable language. An ocean of aromas assaulted her nose, creating a scent that was exotic, but not altogether unpleasant. Seeing such a variety of supplies gave Kaine a sense of peace. Surely in a world so vast there would be a place that she could call home. On the far wall behind the counter rested a portrait of a stunning young girl. The picture had once contained bright, vibrant colors, but time had worked its cruel magic, and they were beginning to fade. The beauty of the work, however, remained undiminished. You like that picture? Kaine turned to find the apothecary with a small vial of medicine in his hands. His eyes were gentle but sad, and they seemed to stare through her into nothing as he spoke. That's my daughter. I sketched it when she was just a little girl. She's been dead a long time now. Kaine didn't know how to respond. She just stared at the portrait and tried to come up with the right words. Pictures are wonderful things, continued the shopkeeper. They let the ones closest to you live on forever. She shook her head slightly, then looked down at Kaine and smiled. Handing her the medicine, he reached into the sizable green apron and produced a handful of old wax crayons. You should have these. There is no one left I wish to draw. Kaine took an instinctive step back, causing the shopkeeper's face to darken. Yes, I heard the rumors about you, he said. It's a small village. The word travels quickly. Between you and me, I'm not sure which of them to believe, but I also don't think they matter much. I know your grandmother, Kaylee, and I think the way she was driven out of this town is just deplorable. Grandma's name is Kaylee, thought Kaine suddenly. She was still mulling this new fact over in her mind as she reached out and gently took the crayons from the apothecary's hand. Your grandmother is an old friend of mine, he said as Kaine scooted away yet again, and I owe her much. I wager she would like it if he drew a picture of her. Yes, I think she would like that very much. Kaine murmured a quick agreement, but inside her heart was bursting. Never before had a villager treated her with anything but complete contempt. It was a tiny, almost imperceptible step, but it was still a step nonetheless, and with enough tiny steps she might one day discover the rest of the world. When Kaine returned home, she found her grandmother asleep in her bed. Her feet were blackened and raw, even bleeding a bit in places, leading Kaine to think she had been pacing around the room until exhaustion finally caught up to her. She placed the medicine by her grandmother's pillow and turned to leave, but found the old woman's hand clasp around her arm. "Back already, are you?" asked her grandmother with a yawn. "Come here, let me have a look at you." Grandmother sat up and examined Kaine from head to toe, finally satisfied that nothing terrible had befallen her grandchild. She leaned back and allowed herself to relax. "Well, how was it? Those bastards give you any trouble?" "It was kind of fun," said Kaine with a small smile. "No, seriously, it was." "Fun, eh?" asked her grandmother in a voice which implied she believed everything but. "Uh-huh. So anytime you need to run an errand, just let me know." As she spoke, Kaine removed the crayons from her pocket. After a brief explanation of their source, she informed her grandmother that she was going to sketch her a portrait. "A portrait of me? Ridiculous. No one wants to stare at a wrinkly old crone." "But Grandma, I'll make you live forever." "Horse shit." "Damn, girl," said her grandmother, throwing back the sheet from her bed. "Living forever would just piss me off. Now put those crayons away and help me with dinner." But Kaine would not relent, and in the end, grandmother found herself leaning against the wall of the house as if posing for a master artist. Kaine took up the crayons, eyed her subject carefully, and set to work. Just as grandmother was about to nod off, Kaine finished the piece. After staring at it for a bit, she released it from her grip and slowly let it drift to the floor. "It's terrible. It doesn't look like you at all." "I'm sorry, Grandma. I thought these crayons would, make drawing easy or something." The old woman's eyes narrowed at her granddaughter's disappointment. "Let me be the judge of that," she said, ignoring the pain in her back and reaching for the paper. The sketch could have been a person's face. It also could have been a boulder, a lump of clay, or an incredible mishappened loaf of bread, all rendered in a chaotic array of colors. The old woman stared at the picture for a long time, then slowly wheezed out a laugh. "Oh, Kaine," she said between laughter, "you truly are my blood. You are clumsy as me, and I love it. But, hush, I won't hear any more bull about how ugly you think it is. It came from the heart, and I'll treasure it forever." True to her words, the old woman gave the picture a place of honor above the kitchen table. In the days that followed, Kaine would often catch her staring at the portrait with a strange smile on her face, an action that interpreted as silence, mocking laughter. A week later, Kaine could stand no more and asked her grandmother to take the artwork down. "Posh," said the old woman. "I'll take this down when they roll me into the shroud." She pondered this for a bit and turned Kaine and dropped to one knee. "Listen to me, girl. Seeing the picture makes me happy in ways I've never felt before. And it makes me want to go on, so that day you can feel the same happiness. So that someday you can finally feel the same happiness." It was a moment that burned inside Kaine's memories, a perfect blend of pride and love and joy that came together to form a lifelong remembrance. She swore to never forget this moment, to never forget the old woman who had made her place in the world possible. Time moves on, people and memories move on, and out of a life like ghosts passing through a hall. But this moment will be different, Kaine swore, because I will remember it forever. Forever. Kaine's dream. Separation. Kaine listened to the sound of crackling firewood and stared at the black object of her plate. She's been pushing it around the wooden disc for a good 10 minutes, ignoring the abysmal stare of her grandmother. Finally, she summoned her courage to give the object a brief sniff. A sharp, bitter scent flew into her nostrils and made its home there, causing her face to twist with disgust. Grandma, I can't believe you want me to eat a bug. The old woman threw some more wood under the cooking pot and snorted. It's no bug, you fool girl, it's a berry. Why the hell would I be filling you with bugs? Yeah, well, it sure looked like a bug, said Kaine. I think it's burnt or something, because it smells terrible. With that, Kaine held her nose and threw the berry into her mouth, chewing a little as possible. Oh yeah? That's terrible, all right. Why, you little brat, laughed the old woman. Look at the sass on you. You've been spending too much time with me, and that's a fact. 5 years have passed since the moment when Kaine's grandmother saved her from the bullies. It's often the way with two stubborn people. Their relationship had grown in fit and starts. But moving forward all the same, meals that used to be somber affairs were now filled with laughter and hurling abuse in equal measures. Kaine could not remember a time when she had been happier. As the years went by, Kaine started to shudder more and more at the daily responsibilities. Her grandmother's leg grew weaker by the day, and she could no longer do many of the chores she used to take for granted. And so this morning found Kaine laced up her work boots with a breakfast and burning berry rolling through her belly. Where are you going today? Asked Grandma suddenly. Kaine looked up, surprised. The old woman rarely asked for specifics anyway. Well, I was gonna check out the Camilla tree and see if they were ripe. I thought we could make some jam or something. Oh, I'm going to pick up some flagstones, so I need to take the wheelbarrow. Flagstones? What in the hell for? Kaine stared at her grandmother, then held out a hand and swept it around her home. Constructed mostly of cloth, rope, and rubble, the old place sagged like a boxer in the final round. Grandma, a dying cat could chew through this house. I'm going to build a stone wall so we have some protection. The old woman laughed, exposing her teethless grin to the world. Damn it, girl. If a bunch of thieves wanted to ransack this old place, let 'em come. We got nothing worth stealing anyway. I'm not worried about thieves. I'm worried about shades. People saw one west of the village yesterday. The old woman tilted her head and stared at her granddaughter. Well, shoot. I didn't know why you have to do it today. We can worry about it some other. Grandma, no. If I don't go to Camilla Tree, we won't eat tonight. You know that. A confused expression passed across the old woman's face. For a moment, she was a small child lost at a carnival. Yes, she said after a bit. Yes, of course you're right. I'm sorry, Kaine. Lately it seems my mind is... She didn't finish the thought. Instead of walking over to her nightstand and gently taking the wreath of lunar tears from the drawer, the flower petals had aged so brilliant whiteness, and Kaine thought it was more beautiful now than the day she first received it. You're going to be a true woman soon, Grandmother said as she placed the flowers in the girl's hair. So this means less chatter about shades and building defense walls and more talking about how beautiful you've become. Annoyed, Kaine reached up to remove the garland, and she looked at her grandmother's face, stopped her hand. You're a beautiful thing, said the old woman. There ain't anything like you in all of the world. I'm very proud of you. Okay, Grandma, that's enough damn compliments for one day. Such a mouth on you. Where did that come from? Gee, I wonder. I'll teach you to sass me, girl, yelled Grandma. Suddenly, she lurked forward and grabbed Kaine by the ear, pulling her around the room with a crazy grin on her face. Grandma, yelled Kaine in a quake voice. Grandma, stop it! What the hell? The old woman stared at her and blinked, and suddenly held her wrinkly hand out as if it was the first time she had ever seen them. Oh. I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, girls. Sometimes my mind just... Kaine thought the look on her grandma's face was the most heartbreaking thing she had ever seen. Listen, she began. Maybe I should stay home after all. No, I won't have you staying here keeping an eye on an old... codger like me? You go get your fruit and your wall and whatnot. I'll be fine. And when you come back, I'll have a nice grasshopper dinner waiting for you. Kaine rolled her eyes and kissed her grandmother on the forehead and made ready to depart, trying desperately to ignore the worry that was gnawing at the walls of her heart. Kaine could feel the old woman's eyes watching her as she moved down the path. Don't turn around, she told herself, but in the end the temptation was too great. She spun on her heels one final look and saw a small bent woman standing in front of the ramshackle hut with a sad expression on her face. God, she looked so old now. It's like the winds could reach down and just carry her away. Kaine worried about her grandmother all day, causing her work to suffer. With little fruit she could collect was tossed carelessly into the wheelbarrow, and she only found a couple of stones before losing interest in the project. Finally, as dusk approached, she decided to call it a day, cursing herself with a lack of focus. Kaine pushed the nearly empty wheelbarrow back down the path. As she creased the final hill, she suddenly froze in place. The wheelbarrow fell from her fingers and collapsing on the side, sending a few pieces of wrinkly brown fruit rolling down the hill. Her gaze was transfixed by a thick black cloud that hovered just ahead. Tracing its path with its finger, Kaine suddenly felt her stomach knot in on itself. No. Oh God, no. Her grandmother's house was ablaze in the smoke. The flame licked up as if trying to touch the sky itself. Kaine then ran faster than she had ever moved in her life. Once she tripped on the stone and went spiraling into the rocky ground, but she leapt to her feet and continued running, unmindfully of the blood that spilled from her wounded hands and knees. As she got closer and closer, Kaine's mind began to race in time with her footfalls. It's too dark. It's too dark. Not just fire. Can't be fire. There's too much smoke. Gotta save her. Gotta save her. She burst into the front yard and came to a sudden halt, her worst suspicion confirmed. The smoke from the fire was mingling with the thick, inky blackness of an immense shade. The massive creature supported itself on 3 twisted feet and achieved balance through means of large armored tails. Scales, horns, claws sprouted from its body and it ran in chaotic patterns, giving it the appearance of a lizard designed by some insane god. Seeing Kaine, it let out a roar and flicked its tail, sending small whirlwinds spinning around the yard. For a moment, the creature retreated into a shimmering ink blackness as if her mind was unable to comprehend such a thing could actually exist. But then the smell hit her, a blend of rotten meat and excrement, and the horror became real once more. The creature bellowed again, and this time Kaine responded with a scream of her own. "All right, you bastard." she thought as her scream echoed off of the high cliff around her. It's you and me. Let's go. The shade eyed Kaine with bemused interest. Then it began looking from her to the house and back again, as if urging her to look at the destruction it had so gleefully wrought. With dread building in her heart, Kaine glanced towards the house. Through the smoke and flames, she spotted a small figure struggling to escape the ruins. Grandma! At the sound of her voice, the old woman began waving frantically. She's alive, thought Kaine. Alive! Kaine's legs sprang to life as she raced across the yard towards the flames wreckage of the house. Before she could advance more than a few steps, the shade opened its mouth and let out a roar powerful enough to uproot the house and send them flying. The blast sent Kaine trembling through the air before smashing her against the rocky earth. Stars danced in front of her eyes as she tried to remember how her legs worked. Get up, get up, get up. As Kaine struggled to her feet, the shade stomped towards the house and pinned her grandmother to the ground with the tip of its claw. The old woman struggled to move the claw from her stomach, then she might as well have been pushing a mountain. She coughed briefly, sending a small spray of blood into the air, then collapsing to the ground, her energy spent. Kaine lurched to her feet only to fall back to the earth with a gasp. Her ankles were on fire. One or both of them were surely broken. Ignoring the pain, she screamed through her body. She began dragging herself across the ground, leaving a drunken trail of dust and blood in her wake. Grandma, hold on. Just a little longer. Her grandmother's face was turning blue, her eyes rolling back until only the whites were exposed. Kaine pulled herself across the ground with a maddened slowness. The distance seemed to increase with every second that passed. The shade glanced between the two women and flicked out its tongue. Its giant mouth turned up at the corner, short, panting breaths and bleaching from somewhere deep inside its core. Bastard, laughing at us. She had no idea how such a mindful creature could experience emotion, but there could be no doubt the shade was taking joy in their suffering. Yeah, I see your plan. The shade moved its claw slightly, allowing the grandma to breathe again. It was clearly keeping her alive, only to snuff out her life when Kaine was close enough to touch her. I'm gonna kill this bastard. Summoning all the strength, Kaine rose to her feet. There was a sickening snap from her right ankle as the foot twisted backwards. But she forced it from her mind and began to hobble towards the monster. Pulling a small knife from the pouch of her waist, she leapt on the foot that pinned her grandmother and plunged the weapon deep. Give her back, she screamed. Give her back to me. It was like stabbing a rock. Away a few swipes, the knife broke at the hilt with a dull snap. The shades panted laughter again, then raised its tail and sent it rushing through the air towards the young girl that was latched to its foot. Kaine never had a chance till it struck her square in the chest and sent her crashing into the burning wreckage of the house. As she laid on the ground with blood pouring from multiple wounds, a small, weak voice spoke up. Kaine. Kaine's vision blurred, but she forced herself to focus on the sound. Finally, her eyes cleared enough for her to make out her grandmother's hand reaching out for her through the smoke. Grandma? Kaine, you gotta run. You can't best this one. Kaine grabbed her hand and held on with all of her strength. Grandma, come on, we have to go. The old woman coughed loudly, one of her hands slicked with blood slipping from Kaine's grasp. and thudding on the ground below. Grandma. No. No. I said run, damn it, you have to. Have to live. You have to get through. The thought would stay forever unfinished before she could say another word. The Shade's clawed foot descended, smashing through the remains of the roof and down upon the shattered figure of the old woman. Blood oozed from the gaps of the creature's toes as the terrible putrid smell assaulted Kaine's nose once again. She stared at the foot, dumbfounded, convinced that what she was seeing could not possibly be real. When the creature finally lifted its appendage, all that remains underneath was a twisted, unrecognizable mass of rubble and blood and red. Her grandmother was gone. Kaine blinked, trying to feel the hand which had been in hers for a moment, just a moment before. For a fleeting instant, she could remember the warmth of that embrace, the trembling of the fingers, but then the sensation drifted away into the breeze and was gone. Memories flashed through Kaine's mind, one after another, faster and faster, until they became a meaningless jangle of noise. Kaine screamed then, a thunderous sound echoed off of the cliffs, and seemed to roll away forever. The shade eased forward. Black ichor poured from its mouth and dissolved into the smoke of the ground below. The earth shook with every step as it crept towards its prey. Kaine's body slowly rose as if controlled by a mad puppet. Her arms and legs were bent in impossible angles, and her head rolled dangerously to the side, yet somehow she managed to stand. God, that's terrible. Staring at the shade, her eyes began to glow with a deep red fire. The creature so confidently just moments before took a slow, hesitant step forward, trying to discern if this broken human could possibly pose a threat. Kaine seized the moment, laughing like a mad woman. She leapt into the air and plunged shattering hilt of her knife deep into the leg of the shade. The shade shook Kaine off like a fly, sending her crashing to the earth once again. Her chest rose and fell slowly, as a great weight were resting on it. Moist sounds of pain echoed through her mind. Something warm and thick oozed from her ears. It was blood. Think it is? Think I'm bleeding to death? No. Can't die. Grandma told me to live. Deep inside Kaine's mind, something finally broke. The sound, the pain, the smoke, and flames. All of it faded away until all that remained was a single incarnation repeating over and over again. Kill it. As the spark that was Kaine slowly began to flicker and die, she felt her desire to kill and her desire to live blend into one. The distance between heartbeats grew longer and longer and longer.
The beast approaches.
Oh, I know.
Oh god, I don't have enough energy for this.
How did it even survive these past 5 years?
I'm not gonna let this happen again. It dies today. My sword feels lighter. It's not the
blade with the skill of the user. Strike it down.
You is a bitch, and your bitch will expose you. Damn it. Gently, weakly, softly, the shade, sure that his tormentor was dead, turned and stumped off towards the horizon, stopping along the way and bellowed one final roar. Couldn't kill it. Shame beyond imagine, Kaine tried to turn her head to the side, but only succeeded in coughing up a huge gut of blood. It was getting difficult to see, and only after a moment of fierce concentration did she realize that her left eye was gone. Laughing at herself, she turned her remaining eye to the ruin of her home and noticed a ragged stump of an arm rest a few feet away. Yeah, that's mine, she thought with a mad giggle. This is gonna make clapping a real bitch. Damn. Huh, cried a sudden voice with the depths of her mind. Finally gonna die, are ya? Well, you had it coming. Go to hell, Demo, she thought as the unseen assailant. Go to hell before I pluck out your eye and fill them with a dog. The voice of her childhood terror evaporated into smoke, only to be replaced by another, more recent voice. Hold still, said the apothecary, materializing from the ruins of the ghost. I want to draw you the way you can live forever. No, stop. Don't want to live forever. Want to die right here. I see, he said quietly. Well, if that's what you want. The spectral shopkeeper fluttered in and out of existence for a moment, then produced a piece of paper and sketched quickly. After a few seconds, he turned the page to Kaine and smiled. Since you reject my offer, I decided to draw someone else instead. If it was a picture of your grandmother, real as life. Kaine opened her mouth and thanked the man, but stopped as the picture began to blacken in the middle. Before she could say anything, dozens of multiple-legged insects began to swarm across the image, tearing it at it with sharpened pincers. Stop! No! Don't hurt that picture! Kaine reached out with her remaining arm and waved futilely at the air. To her surprise, the insects fell off the picture and to the ground below, where they vanished into tiny black tendrils of smoke. Relieved, Kaine turned her good eye back to the picture, only to open her mouth in silent scream. The sketch now showed her grandmother as truly was, a smashed, unrecognizable lump of nothing. The apothecary smiled, then broke into a jolly dance. See that? He cried as he danced his jig. It's perfect now. She looks just like you. I look like that? Oh God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Drowning in despair, Kaine laid her head back into the mud and smoke and her ruined house and waited for the end to come. But just before she let everything go, an unfamiliar voice began to whisper in her ear. "Ain't you got a wish, sunshine?" The voice was vulgar and fierce at the same time, as if insanity had somehow found a way to take form. Kaine wanted to scream as the voice crawled into her skin, with her lungs refusing to work. "You know, a wish, like a prayer or something? Why don't you get on your knees and start praying to heaven? Please, invincible man in the sky, save me. Save me." Kaine finally resorted to shouting at the voice with her mind. "I don't want a wish. They don't come true for me. I'm a curse, a freak. I should be left to die." The other voice boomed in her ear. "Oh God, you are the best." Kaine glanced down and saw a black shiny substance oozing from her leg. She tried to brush it away, but her remaining arm could no longer respond. The substance slowly crept around her feet, and then began moving up towards the rest of her body. Is this death? Is this what it's like? Or is my mind just losing itself? She could feel the slime oozing upward, feeling the hot, searing pain it left in its wake. Whatever else might be happening, she was still alive, and this was real. "Come on," said the voice. "Let it go." Kaine tried to ignore the voice and concentrate on the pain, but the newcomer could have none of it. "Don't ignore me, sunshine. You're ready to give up? Ready to die? So why not let me have it?" "Have what?" "Your body. Come on, give it to me." "Give it to me. I want to stand on the ground, feel the rain, taste the wind." The voice paused as if licking its lips. When it resumed, it was filled with mad, unabated joy. "And I want to take your hand and use them to choke the life out of people. I want to tear out their throats and bathe in blood just like before." In response, Kaine shifted her mind and vomited. The warmth of it crept down her front and mingled with the pain of encroaching black ooze. "Are you a shade?" "Yeah, before what of it?" The slime reached her face, creeping up past her nose and slowly oozing into the socket of her missing eye. The moment it touched her brain, Kaine was struck by the powerful sensation she had ever felt in her life. It was ecstasy. She wanted to scream with delight, but all she could manage was a small whimpered moan. "Feel good, don't it?" asked the voice with a chuckle. "Yeah? What can I say? I know how to please the ladies." "Now give me that body. Come on. Give me the body and I'll give you more of this feeling. It's a fair trade." A black lump began to protrude from Kaine's side as she watched. It grew larger and thicker, even taking the form of her missing arm. "I can see better," she thought. "My eye must be growing back too." The slime reached up and enveloped the rest of her face, but she managed to brush it away. "Stop," she whispered, marveled at how she had regained her voice. "Stop." The black ooze hesitated, as if considering this request, then quickly shimmered down her body before disappearing into a cloud of smoke. "Aw, what the hell, sunshine?" screamed the voice. "We had a deal. I thought you wanted to die." Grandma said, "Can't die yet." A brief image of her grandmother, bloodied and broken, flashed across her eyes. She saw the shade that had killed her and heard its mocking laughter, then closed her eyes and forced the image from her mind. Her whole body was quaking with rage. Then she opened her eyes again. They're burning bright red. "That thing took my grandmother. I have to kill it before I die." Kaine glanced down and saw a mysterious pattern, a pattern of shade, burn into her left arm. Well, I'll be damned, the voice cheered. Look at that, Sunshine. I think you and me are gonna be good friends now. Kaine stared intently at her arm. The more emotional she felt, the more the letters seemed ready to puncture her skin and began infecting the rest of her body. The arm clearly had a will of its own. Stop. Gotta stop. Holding her left arm in her right, Kaine took a deep breath and tried to calm herself. Come on, don't fight it, pleaded the voice. It's my favorite dish, and I'm hungry. Let's go, feel the anger, burn with fire of rage, thirst for blood, then go out there and shut up and get the hell out of my body. Your body? Oh, that's rich, Sunshine, real rich. Like, why don't you just up and die so I can have this body all to myself? What do you say? I bet those buddies of yours in the Eyrie would love to see you dead. Kaine grabbed a nearby shard of glass and tried to saw off the shade-infected portion of her side. Before she could, her darkened left arm grabbed the right wrist, crushing it. Kaine screamed and dropped the shard as the sound of bone crunching on bone filled the air. Stupid idiot girl, you're possessed now, Sunshine. There ain't no going back. The voice laughed, a loud, long wail that seemed to go on without end. Possessed? Whispered Kaine. Yeah, possessed. You and me. We got what you might call a time-shared arrangement. How folks used to think you were a freak? Well, wait. They'll get a load of you now. Kaine looked up, tears in her eyes. The sky seemed smaller somehow, darker. Is this because of that shade? Is this how they see the world? So, listen, purred the voice. I know this whole possession thing seems a bit sudden, but it ain't all bad. There's plenty in it for you, too. I'm a very powerful creature, Sunshine, and now that power belongs to you. You got enemies? People you want to kill? I can make it happen. The little fat kid who kept picking on you? That big old shade that squished your granny? We'll wrap 'em up all in your own assholes. No more abuse for you, Sunshine. No more pain. Wait, Kaine, you're a shade. Would you help me kill another shade? What? You think I'm some kind of racist? Some kind of snob? I don't have good... Who you murder? Honey Pants? I just want to drink from the well. Kaine considered this as she shrugged into her feet. The power of the shade coursed through her. The smoke from her house was drifting away from the wind, and she enjoyed the way the cool evening breeze felt on her new left arm. After a long pause, the voice spoke up again. So, how about it? You and me? We could have some good times together. Look, I'll even take care of the bloody part if you don't wanna. Fuck off, asshole, muttered Kaine. I'll handle the killing. Look at you go. Oh, Sunshine, we're gonna have so much fun. So listen, my name is Terrain, and if you ever need me, I'll just be hanging out in this place of old meat you call a heart. Now get to it. The more you kill, the more your heart turns rotten and sour. And I like rotten and sour. Kaine found herself nodding at the voice. Yeah, she said. Yeah, I think this can work. I'm gonna find that shade. I'm gonna strangle it with my own guts. Oh, its own guts. Well, and when I'm done, I'm gonna do the same to you, Tyran. Count on it. Ha ha. I'm shit bigger than you. Good luck with that. Oh, and hey, one more thing. Right now, you and me are sharing this body. But if you ever run out of hate, if you ever, go soft, then I'm gonna take over everything. So keep on killing, sunshine, and watch your back. The voice grew fainter and gradually fading away, fading to something deep inside Kaine herself. Kaine waited until she was sure the voice was gone, then she waved her new left arm around a few times. It feels perfectly normal, she thought. Feels like mine. Desperately, she began poking and prodding at the new limb, determined to find something wrong with it. She didn't want it to feel normal. That would mean the creature inside her had already won. I'm not a shade. I'm Kaine. Repeating this mantra in her mind, she slowly began digging through the rubble of her house, being careful to ignore a certain red-stained spot in the corner. Finally, after she seemed like an eternity of heartbreaking work, she found what she was looking for. It was the wreath of lunar tears. Though it had been through hell and back, the garland petals were as bright as ever. Kaine started to place it in her hair, then slowly lowered the wreath and stared at it. I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm so sorry. But I don't deserve to wear this anymore. I'm possessed, corrupt, a freak. And this time, I don't think there's any going back. Holding the flowers to her heart, Kaine fell to the ground and sobbed. As night gradually lightened to dawn and the people of Erie arose to their daily lives, she remained in that position as if tears could somehow wash away the horror that now inflicted her world.
Alive! Stay alive! Stay alive!
Grandma.
Kaine, you gotta live! You gotta come back to us!
Oh, hey. Emil, you were the one calling me, weren't you?
You still recognize me?
Of course. I knew you right away.
Thank you, Kaine.
Welcome back, Kaine.
Wow, you grew up. So, how long has it been?
5 years.
Shit. That's a long time. Any luck with Yona?
We are still no closer to finding her. We need a way to locate the Shadow Lord.
By the way, this is for you.
Is that a lunar tear?
It's not as good as your grandmother's, but I tried.
No, it's great. Thank you.
Kaine waking from her long petrified sleep. Emil's unflagging kindness. Our reunion was a happy one. We let it wash over us like rain. That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all.
Bro, can I just save? I'm tired.
Are you kidding me? You can't be serious.
Please, try to understand. People are tired and scared, and... I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to bear the brunt of that.
This is crap, and you know it.
It's okay. We can sleep outside.
No one's sleeping outside. You and Kaine saved this village, and now they want to run you out?
People are afraid of us. And really, I understand. I mean, look at me. As long as you're still with us, I can deal with it. Right, Kaine?
I'm used to sleeping outside.
But...
We'll see you later.
Sorry about this.
Can I finally save?
Kaine always sleeps outside. I never thought about that until just now. Never even occurred to me. Damn it.
We should turn in.
That'll be fucking fantastic. Can I finally have...
I didn't get much sleep that night.
Fuck.
For the first time in my life, I hated Devila. For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola. But those feelings are pointless in the end. They said and did what they did for the sake of the village. To protect it from the horror of the Shades. Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola? In the end, I'm just as bad. Because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself.
Heavy sadness. Thank you. Oh my god, you're still awake, Lawman? I thought you fell asleep through all of that.
I should apologize to Kaine and Emil, but what good would that even do?
I got a fire going.
Wait, is that...
Campfire? I'm so happy to get to talk to you again, Kaine.
Yeah, me too.
I tried everything I could think of to save you, you know. I polished you with a special cloth. I poured warm water over you.
Wait, you poured water on me?
Yeah, but it didn't really do much except make you all shiny.
Well, now you know Kaine's entire backstory.
Hey, Emil. Thanks for
And
saving
my
me.
horrible butcher of it because I'm tired and I can't read while I'm tired. As you can clearly tell.
I guess you noticed how I look different now.
I'm sorry, Emil. I'm sorry for all of it.
Well, I mean, this new form isn't all bad, you know? At least I can look at you when we talk, right? Hey, so why don't you tell me something about yourself?
I'm not very interesting. Sorry.
Come on, I just want to know you better.
Bro, I just want to save. As nice as this is.
Fine. This all happened when I was a kid.
Oh my
Before the
god.
whole shade possession thing. My body is... different. And when the villagers found out about it, they started treating me like a freak. But one person, my grandmother, accepted me just as I was. No matter how bad things got. She gave me the strength to keep going.
She's really special to you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! That gives me an idea. Since we cured your petrification, we should start looking for a way to cure your possession in my body. I know we can do it if we all work together. Heck, it'll probably be super easy.
Let me guess. More warm water?
Okay. Can we just forget I told you about that?
Mm-hmm. Bro, please just give me control of him. Please. Give me free liberty.
Sleep
Or
well?
give me death.
Sure.
And yet your red eyes tell a different tale.
Bro, my red eyes were telling a
Don't be
different
so
tale.
hard on yourself, lad.
I need to go see Devila and Popola.
Very well.
It is 3 o'clock in the morning, and I would rather be staring at the back of my eyelids right now.
What might that be?
It's Mom's diary.
I have not heard you speak much about your mother.
She got the Black
What have
Scroll
I
and
done?
died when I was little.
My apologies for bringing it up.
It's all right. I can barely remember her face anymore. This is the only thing I have left of her. Reading it helps remind me of when we were still a family.
I see.
But the final entries get a little strange.
In what way?
Well, here, take a look.
Oh my god. What did I do? What did I do? I don't fucking want it. I'm actually crying. I just want to go to bed.
Say there.
Fuck
Can
me.
you not hear me?
No, I don't wanna. Oh my god, it's Dad Nier. It's Dad
Why are you
Nier.
standing about like a slack-jawed ninny?
Sorry. Felt like I was dreaming or something.
Holy shit, it's Dad
Standing on one's
Nier.
feet is quite the talent indeed. Come now. There's the door.
Right. Let's go.
Oh my god, they put Dad Nier in here. Like, oh. How long is this battle? Yes, he's lost his everything. It'll... Oh my god. The old combos of Dad Nier. This is actually pretty fucking legit. He's so much slower than Brother Nier. For fucking sure, though. Probably because he's fucking ancient, but that's besides the point. The only thing that's different between Nier Replicant and Nier Gestalt is the fact that there's a time skip, but Nier just gets uglier. Like, that's the only difference during the time skip. Bro, just let me murder you. Just fuck. Oh my god, there's a boss. Where for out thou body parts, sack of crap. Oh well. He's free as shit. Hold up. Shut the fuck up. Sit your ass down. Sit it down. Step your game up. Easy. Oh my god! What the fuck is this music though? It going hard. I just wish that I could fucking see without all the inverted pictures. Music is a fucking bob. Take it, bitch. Please, I don't want to die, because I do not want to start this shit over again. Please be done. Please. I beg of you. I beg of you. Oh my god. I'm lucky I'm functioning right now. It is getting progressively hard to see what the hell is happening. You thought it was getting harder to see over time? Oh no, that's the fucking game. Unless both of us are going through dead sleep paralysis right now, I don't... Oh my god, bro. How many more? Just how many more? You know what I need? Whoops. With it's the game. That's 100% what it is. This is not fucking me. I need this. This is what I need. It's so hard to see, man. Please don't let this one last too long. Woo. Oh, it's big boy. Hello. I need this. Freezy, let me freeze you up. You was a dumb bitch. Let me jump. Damn. Please just let me jump. God. Just fucking die! Holy cow, man. How many more? Just how many more? Why am I doing this to myself? It's fucking platforming. I do not have enough patience for this right now. I fucking hate you. Bro, calm down. Which I want to gang bang people in the corner for no damn reason. Please don't fall in there. Oh shit. Are we done? Wow, okay. Don't even jump. Cool. Wow, okay. I have no patience. Literally none. I'm so tired. It is almost 4 o'clock in the morning. I am dying. Yeet. Yeet. Hello? I got him. Totally worth it. This game is starting to irk the nerve. What? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You son of a bitch. This motherfucker over here at the salsa bar, he fixed up his salsa quota. The bitch killed my ass 3 fucking times. You can eat a dick. You ain't hitting me again, bitch. Got me saying profound things. I don't even care about the 1,000 freaking experience points. I do not care. I wish I wasn't tired. I would enjoy this so much as a sane person. Nope, fuck that. Nope, fuck it. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I don't care. I'm going to bed. No more... I want to go home. Well, man, I want to go home. I want to go home. There was no other... Ah, God. If I would have went through the other door, it wouldn't have let me out anyways. Just want to go home. There were I know there was 3. I fucking hate y'all. All y'all can eat a dick. I'm shooting everyone. I probably should have just turned around, honestly. I'm stuck doing this bullshit again. I just want to know what the outfit is. I wonder if it's for a meal. My question is, why are they making this Father Nier? I wish there was a way, if you like already completed it, like once you complete like the first one, you could like leave instead of going through 5 rounds of absolute hell. I'm pretty sure it's not, but I'm just tired, so it feels like hell. See? Easy. You didn't even land anything. I mean, I guess. But the thing is, like, they are the same person. So this doesn't even make sense. Bruh, just fucking land. This was, yeah, because this was nothing that was in the original. Well, I say original because I played Gestalt, but Let the mechanic of dodge fucking work at 3 o'clock in the morning, please. I fucking hate you. Oh wow, we just don't fucking dodge. You know what? This is fine. This is fine. I should have died on the first one. This is great. This is great. Please don't. Thank God.
Something wrong?
I feel as if I've just awoken from a most unpleasant dream.
It was very unpleasant.
I know what you mean. That happens to me whenever I read it.
I'm so sorry, Nier. My bad. My suffering is over. Every time. I mean, I guess. Wait, I'm scared. I need to save it again. I need to save it again. My OCD is kicking in. Oh God. I just want to see just one more thing. Just one more thing. As much as both of us want to go to bed right now, I just want to see who is this and who is it for? Who is it for? It is for him. We'll see. Oh, fuck. I want to see it. I want to see it. Just don't make me do anything stupid, please. Just please don't make me do anything stupid. I just want to see what this looks like. And then I'm gonna go to bed. Please, just don't make me do anything dumb where it's like 10 trials and fuck you. And... Bro, I just want to see what it looks like. But in all seriousness, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna start saying my goodnight nights. Thank you everyone for coming. It was a very, very long and interesting. Oh my God. Interesting fun. Oh my God. What and what fuck. I hope you enjoyed. It was fun. If you like the content that I have here, please hit that follow button. Oh my God, he's a fucking fish. Oh Lord. It was so much fun. I hope everyone sleeps well. Hope you had fun. Thank you guys. I'm so glad you enjoyed your birthday. I was so worried about it. Like, I had so much anxiety. But I hope you sleep well now that it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Of course. I hope everyone else enjoyed. Thank you so very, very much for watching. And I will see y'all tomorrow.